Hello students of Standard 8. In Geography, you are learning about migration. Today you are going to learn Migration Part 4 and a topic that is brain drain. What do you mean by brain drain? So this is the immigration of a large number of highly skilled and educated people from less developed to more developed regions. So who are the skilled and highly educated people? They are the scientists, they are the doctors, engineers, businessmen and economics. All these migrate for many reasons. Maybe they are getting better job, they are earning more there. So, for job opportunities, for better facilities, better amenities from the less developed countries, people and highly educated and skilled people are migrating to the other countries which are well developed. So, this is technically known as the human capital flight. So, the human resources which can give their services in their own country due to the better jobs because of the high earning and other facilities, they are migrating to other countries which are well developed. So, if we see the reasons, what are the causes of brain drain? That can be divided into two factors, push factors and pull factors. There are some conditions and reasons which are insisting highly educated people to other countries, and they are known as the push factors. Some of the push factors are here. There is low earning and low prospects of finding better jobs in the less developed country. Lack of facilities for education and training. Also lack of facilities and also lack of funds for the research work. And the poor condition of the work. Also there is poor culture and discrimination in the work, and there is no freedom at their work. There is political or economic instability. Also there are conflicts among the races or religions or social customs or political ideas. So all these are some of the push factors which are insisting highly educated and well skilled people to migrate to other countries. There are some pull factors which is found in the well developed countries, and these educated and skilled people are attracting and they are migrating. So these are known as the pull factors. Some of the pull factors are high earnings and good prospects of finding better jobs. Also there are ample facilities, and that is for education or training programs. Also there is ample facility and funds for the research work, and there is good condition at their work. Also there is good work culture and ensuring appreciation when they are doing any good, they are getting appreciation, and there is freedom at their work. Also there is political and economic stability in their country. So these are some of the pull factors people are attracting, and they are migrating to those well developed countries which are providing them better job, high earning and better facilities. If we see the impact of brain drain, it also affects in two different ways. Some of the negative ways and positive ways. If we think there are negative effects, the impact of brain drain, first of all, this is a great loss for the country due to the brain drain, because skilled labor and educated, highly educated people like scientists, also doctors, engineers, economists, business people, all are migrating, which are getting better opportunity and job and high salary. So this is the great loss for the country from which they are migrating, and that affects the economic development of that country. Also, the country loses the services of these scientists, doctors, and teachers, and that is affecting the quality of the medical and educational facilities in the country from where they are migrating. Also, the country loses the businessmen, and also due to the business people, those are migrating, the country's economic condition suffers. The resources which are spent for the trainings or for the higher education or the research work, that is wasted because those high skilled people are migrating to other country. There is also loss of taxes. Why? The people, doctors, engineers, teachers, those are migrating to other countries, they are paying tax there. That could have been paid in our country or in the country from where they are migrated. Also, the immigration of some of their success abroad encourages other people to migrate again, to follow them. So, these are some of the negative factors and effects which are also created or which are caused due to the brain drain. And sometimes it affects in positive way. When these people, young people, working people, or high skilled people migrate for their higher education or research work or some trainings, they learn from abroad, and when they get all their training and skill and knowledge from those countries which are well developed, when they come back to their countries and work and give their services, this is the benefit of the country when they come back and do their services. Also, those migrants, those who immigrated, earning high and sending the money to their native place, native country, that helps also the country's economy to develop. Also, some of the immigrants, they encourage people to get good education and develop skills. So, for that they try to go abroad, but when they are not getting job abroad or to other countries, they start to serve their countries. So, this is the positive effect of brain drain. If they are not getting success, at least they are doing their work and their services they are giving to their countries. So that affects, and also that affects in positive way for the development of the economic condition of that country. So you have learned today about the brain drain, the causes and impacts. Do remember. Thank you.